Hey guys, I'm in the greenhouse. No glasses on because I'm doing close up here. Hopefully you can hear me. It just started raining. I might take a break here in a second. I hear thunder in the background. Javon's taking a break. He helped me plant some onions in the first tray. And then I just finished with a few more onions, evergreen bunching, some Swiss chard, and some green beans called garden beans. I've got a whole, I think we're going to do 19 different kinds of tomatoes this year. I'm trying to use up a bunch of old seeds. So, where I am on this tray, I didn't set you up very good, but the rain's not getting too loud, and you can still hear me, which will remain to be seen after I watch this back to post it. I'll be on the next tray over soon, and you should be able to see me putting those in better. But anyways, my point was, is I'm putting in way more seeds than I probably should be in each of these little squares. Let me grab some more dirt. Because these are very old seeds. Now they sprouted, some of them sprouted last year. I think the ones that didn't sprout is because I went straight into the ground, and I just don't know the land here on good old Pea Ridge well enough yet. And I think where I planted all the seeds straight in the ground last year, I think it all washed away in the spring rains. So I'm doing everything in trays this year because then I know I have sprouts and I know where they got planted. So I just did some Atomic Red carrots from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. They're in Missouri. If you are going to garden, I definitely recommend that you get your seeds from them. They make sure everything is all heirloom type varieties. I'm going to do some eggplant. Fairy Morse. These are old too. These are from 2012. But like I said, I had tomato or random, like pepper, all kinds of stuff that I used up last year that was from 2012 and 2013, and they came up. And they would have done fine had we not had to go back to Michigan and deal with the house up there. So I'm going to finish these eggplants up. Early, long purples. And according to the back of the packet, where we are in Mississippi, we are purple, and it says to sow March through April. So I'm actually on time for the eggplants. Some of this stuff I think I'm a little bit late, but it is what it is. I had to finish the greenhouse because, as you guys saw, it was 80 something the other day, and today the high is 52 and it's rainy, and as of yesterday, Friday night here is going to be like 21 degrees or something. So I mean, you just can't, without running stuff to the car and all that, you just can't start seeds like that and expect that they're going to be alright. And I didn't even, last year I started them and nothing even came up in half the areas. I mean, all my cups that I transplanted that I did from this sort of tray into cups and then into the ground, all that stuff grew. But everything that I started straight to seed, I spent hours out there planting seeds. Nothing came up. My okra, my sunflowers, none of my herbs, none of my onions, none of it. Alright, so as I tuck these in, I'm just putting a little bit more dirt on the top. Not all of these were filled all the way. Okay, so now I can lay that one there because that's empty. I'm trying to fold the ones that are empty in half, and the other ones I gotta find. I thought I brought my steaks from Michigan, but I cannot find them, so they must be in storage up there. So I need to find something to mark these other ones so I don't have to leave these seeds that still have, seed packets that still have seeds in them out here long term. So here now, some butternut squash. I really hope all this stuff works. I don't know how much of it we're gonna sell and what. Let's see. Direct seed or set out transplants after last frost date. Don't let transplants become root bound. Don't disturb roots while transplanting. Needs rich soil. Harvest when rinds become very hard. So these won't be, let's see, ideal temp 70 to 95. Sprouts in 5 to 10 days. Seed depth 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Not frost hardy. Alright, so I'm going to do, these are new seeds. These are from last year. So I'm just going to do 2. No, I'm going to do 1 per thing. Because it said not to disturb the roots when you transplant the seeds. So you can't be digging your roots apart like I would on a tomato plant. I think I had like some pockets that had 4 and 5 seedlings that I was able to separate and move into each one into an individual cup. So these I'm just going to do 12. Can you see me poking them in? You can. And then put the rest back. Alright, and how deep did it say? 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So I don't know if I need to add, I don't think I'm going to add any more dirt to these. I think I'm just going to push them down in there. I'm going to water this stuff all after I finish putting it all in here. Hey, I'm going to put a little more dirt. I don't like how some of these are covering. So I'll just put a tiny little layer on top of here. Okay, so that's my butternut squash. Alright, so that's just a quick shot. There is some pumpkins I'm going to do. Some acorn squash. I got a couple sunflowers here. Some corn. Some amaranth. Some okra. And then my whole bag of other seeds that I still got to get in. I got 1 tray filled. Another tray that's going to be just straight tomatoes, and they might actually go over into another tray. There'll probably be another tray that's just all peppers. I feel like tomatoes and peppers will probably do the best. And you can always can them too. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kinds of onions. Javon wants to do some flowers, so we're going to do some zinnias in a pot for him. I gotta find some dirt somewhere. I can probably dig up a shovelful somewhere for that because it's just flowers. Just flowers. Alright, love you guys. I'm so glad that you're so excited to be on our journey with us. It's so nice to have you along for the ride. Never forget, you're gods and goddesses. He made us that way. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay happy. Stay positive. Positive energy breeds positive results. From the greenhouse at Pea Ridge at the Atkins Valley Farm. We'll see you soon. Love you.